In this tutorial, we create a web visualization using the webeditor8. In the tutorial PG5 programming, we showed you how to program a small lighting controller using pg5 Fupla. Using this as our basis, we will now add a web visualization to the PG5 project. What do we need? Here we have a controller with a Fupla program for lighting control already loaded. The PC is connected to the controller via USB. I have already installed PG5 with webeditor8 on it. Now for the problem. Here we have our house with a lamp inside to be turned on and off using a light switch. This is what we will now visualize. In addition, it should also be possible to switch the lamp via a button on the user interface. When everything is ready, the switch and lamp status can be read and the light turned on or off comfortably by means of a visualization on a PC, iPad, or smartphone. We create the visualization with webeditor8. The web editor is integrated in the PG5 programming environment. We take the PG5 project with a Fupla program from the previous tutorial and open it in the PG5 Project Manager. We create a new web editor project with New. We specify Basic Websites as the project name and select File Type Web Editor Version 8 Project. Webeditor8 opens automatically and creates a new project. We specify the project resolution and select VGA. Let's take a little look around Webeditor8. All files that belong to the project are listed on the left side. A file is created for each screen page of the visualization. A double click on start.wev opens the edit window. This is the home page of our visualization. In this workspace, you can now place the visualization elements. The toolbar is located on the left side. On the right are the icon gallery and various macros which, together with the F-boxes, facilitate engineering. In webeditor8, we can define a background for all screen pages of our project. This is handy for defining a general layout for the entire project. It means that elements displayed on every page only have to be created once. We define the background in a new file that we create by right-clicking on Basic Websites. We select File Type Empty Web Editor File. We give our file the name Background. Now let's open the background page and place a graphical element. When the graphical element is selected, we can define its content in the Options window. Any picture files in JPEG, PNG, or GIF format can be used. We load the image Factory, which I have previously downloaded from the SBC support site. We can use the mouse to reposition and scale the background image. We adapt the image to the size of the screen page. When everything fits, we save the file. The background page can now be assigned as the background for every other screen page. We call up the home page, open Options, and under Background View, select our newly created file, Background. We have now created a new web editor project and configured its basic settings. Now we can start inserting display and control elements. First, we want to place a button that we will use to turn the lamp on and off. We drop in a button with the Button tool. We select it by right-clicking and can edit the properties of the button in the Properties window. We label it Light. It's just as easy to change the color, for example. When we press the button, an action should of course be executed. Under Actions in the Properties window, we select the Toggle function. Then we specify which control variable should be toggled. In our case, it's the basic .switch in the Fupla program that controls the lamp. We define which values to toggle between by pressing the button. With each press, we want to switch between 0 and 1. So now, when the button is pressed, the variable basic.switch will toggle between 0 and 1. In the next step, we visualize the lamp. To do this, we use two images. One light bulb that is off and another that is on. With the Image tool, we place an image element. In the Properties window, we select as the default the image of the bulb that is off. To display the switched on state, we add a condition with Add Condition. We call the condition Light On. The condition should be met when PCD variable digital output 0 is 1, in other words, when the lamp is on. Under Content, we specify which graphic to display when the condition is met. We select the graphic with a switched on light bulb. We can already test it now to see whether it works. If I toggle between the two conditions, the graphic displayed in the workspace will change. If the PCD variable is 0, the switched off light bulb is displayed. If it's 1, the switched on bulb appears. Our small visualization is now finished and just needs to be compiled and loaded into the controller. To do this, we open the project options with Project and Basic Websites, and under Download, select PG5 device as the target system. The connection is secured with a password. We specify the user as root and the password as rootpasswd. A PCD has various memory types. We load the web visualization into the internal flash memory. With the Download button, we load the visualization into the controller. If it hasn't already been compiled yet, as ours hasn't, it will be compiled now automatically. When everything is in the controller, we can access the visualization with a browser and test it. First, we just have to ensure that the PC and the controller are on the same network and that the IP settings match. We configure a suitable IP in the PC network settings. For the visualization, we connect PC and controller using the Ethernet cable. We can now access the visualization. We enter the controller's IP in the browser address field. The visualization starts up and we can switch the lamp on and off with the button. It also works just as well with the external switch. In this tutorial, you've learned how to create simple web visualization and access it via a web browser. Now you can try it out on your own visualizations. I wish you every success.